Assets should either be used to bring you return over the long term, or used to gain further skills and knowledge. Some of us have assets such as inheritance, knowledge from elders in our families and community, or even just good influences. These are all great assets. Assets which can multiply in benefits when used from a young age. But you know the one asset we all have, but never really optimize? Time. And look, I'm guilty of it myself. I look back and want to kick myself for all the time I wasted, especially in my late teens and early 20s. Usually doing useless crap, like doom scrolling for hours and gaming. Man, even now I sometimes catch myself doing it. It's literally like a drug. But there's good news. Time is an asset you do have control over. You can actually rewire your habits to utilize your time in a much more efficient and productive way very easily. But before we get to that, you know I love data, so let's look into some. According to US studies, teens report an average of about 5 hours daily on social platforms, and older teens even closer to 6 hours. Think about it. You have 24 hours in a day, right? At least 8 should be spent sleeping. Let's say 8 are also spent working, and roughly 2 are spent traveling for work. That's already 18 of your daily hours used. That leaves you with just 6 hours for yourself. If you're spending around 4 to 5 of them solely on social media, what are you actually contributing to building yourself a future? I wish I had someone break it down to me in this way. When you look at it like that, you realize just how limited your time actually is. And here's the thing, as you get older, you'll realize how badly all that screen time has affected your health, social skills, and even your bank balance. I'll use myself as an example. I wasted so much freaking time, especially late at night, scrolling through Instagram and watching videos of modified cars. Look, I just love an overpowered Supra or GTR. But realistically, those late hours should have been spent winding down for a high-quality rest. This directly affected my performance, both when it came to my studies, as well as my gym performance. Having a slip-up on the odd occasion is forgivable, but just don't let these habits take over your life or cause a decline in your performance. And I'm not saying all screen time and gaming is bad. There's actually well-documented research which shows how gaming can make us more competitive and teaches us to problem solve, strategize, and build skills. I think the key is to avoid long, repetitive hours of passive doom scrolling. Everything online is so fake and overly exaggerated anyway. At least in real life, you get to communicate for real. You naturally learn things like changes in facial expressions, tone of speech, and body language. These are all underrated skills, which can only be developed just by simply using them. So if you want to optimize your biggest asset, how can you do it while simultaneously maintaining a balanced life? What you should really aim for is a balance between productive work, learning, leisure, and rest. Once you figure out what a balance of these look like for you, you'll no longer feel burnt out. You'll be able to maintain a solid state of deep productive work and also make sure to get a full, healthy rest. Your work and rest blocks are pretty much solidified. Most of us work at least 8 hours a day, and we should be resting at least 8 too. But your personal learning and leisure time is moldable. This is where you need to strategize. Give yourself just 1 hour a day of focused, self-beneficial learning or exercise. Make this a minimal, non-negotiable practice. Think about it, just 1 hour a day. After a year, that's 365 hours ahead of the other version of you who didn't make this change. Even if it's just half an hour a day. It may seem small, but it really adds up over time. And the effects? They're massive. Listen to this. A PMC study revealed that a daily 30 to 60 minute session reinforces memory and understanding more effectively than a single long session once a week, even if the weekly total is the same. I mean, that just shows that small, consistent efforts always win in the long run. That's great news, because it means you can still enjoy your usual chill activities. You just got to have a bit of a routine and some discipline to make sure you don't overdo it. Like I said earlier, just 1 hour a day compounds to being 365 hours a year. Most standard university courses are like 120 hours a year, so you're literally dedicating more than twice what university students do. And the best bit? It's time you choose to spend on things you want to learn. So yeah, start looking at time differently. See it as an asset, one that you have a choice on how you utilize it and manipulate it to your advantage. Anyways, guys, that's it for today. I don't want to waste any more of your most valuable asset. If you enjoy this kind of content, leave a like and let me know ways you improve the management of your time. I'm curious. And with that, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.
Be advised, your equipment has been destroyed. Shot is good.